Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Melissa, and today I'm going to be sharing with you the order I placed for the Sephora VIB Spring Sale. So my schedule was so, and still is, so hectic in the month of April, and I was not even able to go to the store to shop. I placed an order online. I probably would have picked up a couple of additional things, but I didn't have a chance to go and do a shade match. I was interested in the Bobbi Brown touch-up pencils and maybe the Kat Von D eyeshadow color correcting base, but I did not have a chance to get to the store, so I might follow up and get those the next time I'm there. So for this haul, I decided I would also try on the products. So I'm wearing a lot of the products that I picked up on my face today, and I'll be inserting clips of me applying them as I'm talking about them. So I'm going to start off with a couple things that I don't have on my face. The first thing is I reordered the YSL Fusion Ink Foundation. My shade is Almond because I'm practically out. That tells you how much I love this foundation, that I've used up an entire bottle. So I definitely wanted to take advantage of the sale price for that because it is an expensive foundation. And then the other thing I picked up that I'm not wearing today is a little Smashbox trio. It comes in a compact. And I was inspired to pick this up from the Easy Eye Makeup series that EmilyNoel did. I'll include a link to that series if you haven't seen it. It's really fabulous. She did such a great job. But in one of the days she did use one of these trios, and I thought, wow, I should give those a try. I'm not a huge Smashbox fan, so I thought I would give it a try because she really talks so highly of it. And in the swatches you can see the two lightest shades hardly show up on the back of my hand, but I bet they're going to look really beautiful on the eye, so I'm anxious to give that a try. I think this will be a really awesome little travel trio. When you're just going away for a weekend, you know you're going to be really busy and you're not going to want to spend a lot of time applying your makeup. I have a weekend like that coming up, and I'm probably going to bring this. Alright, let's jump into the things that I have on my face. The first thing that I wanted to try was the new Urban Decay Naked Skin One and Done. It's a hybrid complexion perfector. It has an SPF of 20. I really like their face products. I have used their foundation, their Naked Skin foundation. I think it's great. And I wanted to give this a try to see if this was going to have enough coverage for the summertime that maybe it would end up bumping out this product. Because they seem very similar in the package. This does have a pump, but I would say that's where they stop being similar. The Urban Decay only has an SPF of 20, whereas it has an SPF of 50, and the coverage is much more pigmented with the IT Cosmetics. That's not to say I didn't like this. I actually think this is really beautiful on the skin, but it's not a really full coverage foundation. A one and done, that might be a stretch. I think it might be great under a powder foundation, so I will be giving that a try. And see how I like it that way. So the next thing I picked up was one of the eyeshadow palettes from Kat Von D, and I chose the Plum shade. And a lot of people are talking about these online. I haven't really listened to too much because I always like to try and form my own opinion before I talk to you all, and then I'll go back and hear what other people have to say. The little teeny tiny bit that I have noticed that I don't hear people talking about is the 4 shades are really geared to eye colors. So I chose the Plum because it is geared towards green eyes, and I have green eyes. So the Sage Quad is for brown eyes, the Plum is for green eyes, like I said, The rust is really geared towards blue eyes, and the smoke is for all eye colors. This is just a guideline. Obviously, any eye color can wear any of these colors, but they are somewhat tailored to a specific eye shade. So I decided to go ahead and do the Plum because I couldn't decide and I wasn't going to be able to go in person and look at them. So, you know, I might have picked up the Sage. The Sage looks interesting to me as well, but we'll see. So I did use this for my eye makeup today, and I'm not sure whether there was something on my brushes or what. I thought it went on a little patchy, and I actually turned the camera off and spent some time blending it out and kind of smoothing the look down a little bit. So, like I said, I think I had just cleaned my brushes and there might have been a little bit of something on one of my brushes. So, to be continued on this. You can actually see on this color, it actually left a mark on the pan like it was damp or something. So this is not like a, oh my god, I love this right out of the box. This is something I'm going to have to play with again. So the next thing I used to complete my eye look was the new Too Faced Better Than Sex Waterproof Mascara. Now, I've not tried the non-waterproof version, so I don't really have that as a comparison, but I really prefer a waterproof mascara for myself. I feel like it holds the curl on my lashes better, and I don't have so much worry with transfer. I liked this out of the box. But I have to say, this brush looked really familiar to me. I think it looks amazingly similar to the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara. I actually feel like the formula is kind of similar too. I feel like there's a lot of similarities between these two, and the one thing I didn't like about this, while I think it's a nice mascara, it's kind of heavy, and I feel like it drags my lashes down, and it's not waterproof, so I don't have that extra hold power of the waterproof mascara. So we'll see how I like this as time goes on. I think it's nice. Do I think it's going to beat out my absolute favorite drugstore mascara? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything that can outdo this. I love this. It's the L'Oreal Voluminous Butterfly Mascara in the waterproof version. It's perfect. That's all I'm going to say about that. So the next thing I used today was one of the new BECCA blushes, and this is in the shade Snapdragon. I was very intrigued to try these. They have a little bit of shimmer in them. I thought this was such a beautiful color. I thought it went on beautifully. It's a nice glowy blush, not over the top glowy. I think there's still room on there. If you want a little highlighter, you could absolutely apply a little highlighter over it and not be over the top. But for an everyday like work kind of blush, it has a little glow. This could be a really nice addition to your blush wardrobe. And then the last thing I picked up was one of the new Tarte liquid lipsticks. They're called the Tarteist Lip Paint. And I have it in the shade Fomo, which is like a mauvey kind of plummy shade. I did notice as I was putting it on, it smells very pepperminty. But it does not, that's not something that lingers, and there's no like plumping kind of effect that you might suspect with something that smells kind of pepperminty. I thought it went on really nicely. It still feels somewhat moisturizing as I've, worn it through this video. I think it's a fairly typical liquid lipstick, and if you like liquid lipsticks, I think this is one to try out. I think it has a really beautiful shade range, and I'm pretty excited about this. I like this. So that concludes my Sephora haul. Little spoiler alert, I have another order coming in from a big friends and family sale. that I'm waiting for that delivery, but I'll be sharing that as well, and that was with Bobbi Brown. I find it so interesting this time of year. So many of the brands have these little friends and family sales at the same time as the big Sephora sale, and their discounts are much higher, frankly. So I was thinking, wow, I was going to pick up a few Bobbi Brown things at Sephora, and then I'm like, oh, no, I'm going over to the Bobbi Brown site and I'm ordering them from there. And for both of these orders, because they were online, I tried out Ebates for the first time. Huh! I did not know that this was so easy to use, and so I got like an additional 4% on both of these orders. I'm pretty excited about that. So I will include a referral link. If you're interested in trying Ebates, you could use the referral link or not. It's up to you. So I'm sure a lot of you went shopping at Sephora during this big sale time. I'd love to know what you picked up and what has been a hit, what has been a miss. And I look forward to hearing from you on those items down below. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you are new to my channel and just stopping by for the first time, I would love it if you'd hit the subscribe button and join me for future videos. And for my long-term subscribers, thank you so much for your ongoing support. I love you very much. Take care.